to JK Today. I'm Joey.
And I'm Caden, and we're just 2 weeks away from Halloween. So let's get ready to party!
Woo!
We're back, baby.
That's right.
Back in the flesh.
Back at it.
You exploded and you ran it down. If you're happy about that, please hit that like button and subscribe and ring that bell.
Ring that bell. Yeah.
Here we are, man.
Here we are.
How's your week?
My week was good. It was, I would say, a pretty forgettable week. Not a lot happened.
Same here.
So, kind of in the no news is good news
No.
type thing.
Yeah.
Nothing bad happened, so that was good.
Yeah, same, man. I was actually a little under the weather this week.
Oh, no.
Feeling good now.
Yeah.
But yeah. So nothing exciting besides watching some TV while we're rested up.
Yeah.
I think I mentioned it last week, but we're really into Mythic Quest.
Mythic Quest.
Maybe I didn't mention it. Mythic Quest on Apple TV.
Oh, I don't have Apple TV.
Dude, you gotta get it. It's like $5 a month. Dude, this was the show that I didn't know I needed in my life.
Oh no.
It's freaking hilarious. It's got a bunch of great actors, but I'd say it's kind of like a Community or an Office type show, but
Gotcha.
But they're a video game studio, and they're creating this video game called Mythic Quest.
Okay.
And, dude,
So that's how the
it's
ties in.
hilarious. Yeah, it's probably one of my favorite shows I've ever seen.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So it's worth purchasing Apple TV.
Yeah. Apple TV's got some bangers on it, man.
Really?
Severance. I don't think I brought that one up, but that is a tremendous show. I think it's actually one of the guys from The Office or Community or Parks and Rec or something like that. That and Ted Lasso. Have you heard of Ted Lasso?
I haven't heard of any of
That's
these.
good. Oh, there's some good shows. Oh, and Physical. I think I talked about Physical before. We finished
Sounds
that.
familiar.
We finished Physical. So good.
Yeah.
It's like it's a pretty intense show though.
All right.
Yeah, it's like about eating disorders. But great show.
More documentary side or more
no.
like
Drama
TV
and
show,
comedy.
drama.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and then we started just a couple days ago on Netflix, The Mole.
The Mole.
Yes, very good. Reality TV competition.
Oh,
There's,
yes.
There's like 15 contestants or something like that, but one of them is the mole that's trying to throw the whole game for them, and they have to try to figure it out.
Who it is?
Yeah, really into that. Only a couple episodes in.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. That was my week.
Yeah.
Besides, we lost Angela Lansbury.
Yeah, Murder, She Wrote.
Did you ever watch that?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched a few episodes, mainly because I think it was always on right before Monday Night Raw.
Oh yeah, on USA.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Either before or after, because then there was Silk Stocking. Silk Stocking was afterwards. I don't know if you remember Silk Stockings, but
whoo, that's taken it way back.
Yeah, man.
Wow. Dang.
Yep.
Nice.
Hey guys, I know the main show's here on YouTube, but we're also on Spotify.
Yeah.
Check
you want
it
to
out.
walk and listen? And...
We remembered to record this week, so here we are. Yep. A little bit of follow up from last week. Claudia said, "Great show, guys."
Thank you.
Buckwheat hot cereal is actually what I had. It's kind of like oats, but not the same thing.
No, we were talking about buckwheat pancakes.
Oats, it's a grain. Richard Blade was the first ever music video host. He was a well-known British radio host who worked for KROQ. Fun fact: he changed his name after the film Blade Runner with Harrison Ford.
Oh.
I still need to see that. I haven't seen Blade Runner,
No?
but
Either of them?
no,
Yeah,
I know I am terrible at movies.
very good.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's one I've had on my list for a long time.
Yeah. It's one of the few that I've seen that you haven't.
Although I'm sure you've seen a bunch of movies I haven't seen. Video One was a music video show on TV. This was before MTV.
Was that on VH1?
Was there VH1 before MTV?
I don't know. I know MTV was kind of the first.
Yeah. So then no, right? Yeah, VH1 had to come after.
But, I mean, if he was the first, I wonder what channel it was on. If he was the first, that means that it was before MTV would know that music videos were the future. I don't know.
Yeah, well. Charging a car is the same as plugging in a dryer. Jay, I'm impressed with your Spanish.
Oh.
You're correct with. Go ahead.
Abongidas?
Yeah, what
Yeah.
he said.
I butchered that. I
Well, maybe you weren't right then, huh?
Abongidas.
I'll- Yeah. Once you get past the chewy part of tripe, menudo is good. But I get it. Many of my nieces and nephews will need it.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Oh man, totally forgot the national days.
Oh, National Days.
And yeah, because you got us something for that. In honor of National Real Sugar, Day.
Yes.
Joey got us some.
Oh, taste test items.
Yeah, some Coca-Cola with some real cane sugar.
And then Coca-Cola with some high fructose corn syrup.
I'm sure this might have it too.
No, that's instead of
There's no
that's-
high fructose.
There's no. Just cane sugar.
Just caramel color.
Yeah.
Hey.
Everything else is the same. It's just the.
Yeah. It's definitely not great for you, but I usually don't. I know we're both Pepsi guys.
Yes, exactly.
But have you ever had the real cane sugar with Pepsi?
I have. I just couldn't find it
Okay.
in time for the show.
All right. I've had this before. You've had this.
I've had both them before. Yes.
But I've never had them side by side in a
Right.
taste test comparison.
Exactly. So this should be interesting.
So yeah, so here we are. What should we try first? The real?
Well, let's go with the real.
All right. Give me a little shot of that.
This always reminds me of my wedding because we went through cases of Coca-Cola bottles.
Yeah.
Because we used them as vases
Ah,
for a wedding.
okay. That's
we were
cute.
Drinking up a storm on Coca-Cola.
Was there a Coca-Cola?
It was a
like
50s theme,
Ah, okay.
so it was like red and black.
Oh, that's
and-
right. And you borrowed old Charlie's car for
Car,
that,
yeah.
didn't you? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
all coming back to me now.
It's all coming back to me.
All right, cheers,
Cheers.
man.
Okay,
Some
real sugar.
real sugar.
Tastes
Yeah.
like
It's like not as carbonated.
not as carbonated, and it, to me, the sweetness doesn't hang on as long.
Yeah. It's a lot smoother, I suppose.
Yeah. Like it's not making my mouth all syrupy.
As opposed to the high fructose corn syrup,
Corn
huh?
syrup. Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, definitely a little more fizzier.
Fizzier, and there's a little bit of more of an aftertaste. Like I felt like with the bottle, the taste kind of just ended.
Yeah.
Where this one kind of just lingers.
Yeah, that's got to be the corn syrup.
Oh.
Yeah, the syrup just sticking in there. Yeah, the real cane sugar's way.
But oddly
Wait.
enough, at least to me, neither of these taste like a McDonald's Coke.
Oh, fountain Coke. Well, there's
Yeah.
definitely a difference between fountain
Fountain.
Cokes and Coke. Yeah, I've seen some similar reviews done before. And yeah.
Good stuff.
Oh, palate cleanser.
So, which one did you prefer?
I like the bottle.
Yeah.
I like the real cane sugar.
Definitely.
But they do taste very similar.
Yes.
Just kind of yeah.
The syrupiness,
Mm-hmm.
you can kind of tell.
Did when you were growing up, did you not like things or not want to try things because other people didn't like them?
Oh yeah.
That's how I feel with Coca-Cola,
Right.
and also like McDonald's. Speaking of McDonald's, because my mom was always Pepsi. We never had Coke in the house, and she always talked crap about McDonald's. So we always had Burger King or
Huh.
Carl's Jr. or something. And so I always thought I just hated it, you know? I always thought I hated it when I was a kid. And then, like, I finally had it. And I was like, oh, that's actually pretty good. But, yeah. I don't know if anyone else is like that. But
Yeah.
all right. Back to Claudia's comments here. She gave her top 5 Halloween movies from last week. Practical Magic.
Great movie.
Yeah, never seen it. The Craft.
Oh.
Totally forgot about The Craft. That was a good one.
Light as a feather, stiff as a board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what else? The Blair Witch Project. Maybe.
That one, I don't know, it was alright. It made me motion sickness more
Yeah,
than it
yeah.
made me scared.
And then the ending was just like, huh, all right. Beetlejuice, good. Nightmare Before Christmas, The Addams Family.
Do-do-do-do.
She says, wait, what, Kay? Never heard of the Rocky Horror Picture? No, I've heard of it. I just haven't really seen it or know much about it.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's about
A guy named Rocky that likes horror picture films?
yeah, it's transvestite vampires from Transylvania. I don't know. It's
I probably won't ever see it. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
it's hard to kind of put in a summary
Yeah.
what Rocky Horror Picture Show is, but like fans that are into it, like they get
Oh.
into it. They'll dress to the nines like the characters, and go to the shows throwing rice, throwing.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
people love it.
it's- yeah,
I know it's like a cult
Get whole
classic
yeah.
type deal, but
I think it was probably the original, like live action role play type thing.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, she said I never watched it, but still know about it. There's a cult following. Theaters play it every year.
Yeah.
I don't like musicals either. Vincent Price was a very famous horror movie actor. He was the one talking or rapping in Michael Jackson's song Thriller.
Yeah, I did like the narration pieces.
Yeah, I know the voice. I just don't know the face. I can't watch his old movies more than once. He scared me, especially in Wax Museum. Played a good psychopath.
Don't know if I've seen that one.
Yeah, I know of it.
Yeah.
I've seen references to it, I feel like, unless it's something else. His last movie was in Edward Scissorhands as his creator.
Great movie.
I need to watch that. Yeah, we usually watch that every year for
Oh, you do?
Halloween, yeah. Or during October. I loved his voice though, very unique. He was a classic actor. He was the Egyptian that Moses killed in the classic movie The Ten Commandments.
Oh, Ten Commandments. That was filmed in Guadalupe.
Was it really?
Mhm.
Learn something new every day.
Yeah. There's actually pieces of the set still like lost in the dunes. There.
What?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, shows you what I know. I'll never see it.
Yeah. It's about as far as I know.
Have a great week. Thank you, Claudia.
Can always count on you, Claudia. Appreciate it.
All right. Let's get a little of this, this or that.
This or that. Excuse me.
Woo. Little salsa. A little salsa
Yeah.
in the throat there.
Salsa in the windpipe.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of salsa,
It'll surprise you.
drop some salsa on my phone. No problem. Save it for later.
This or that. What do we got this week?
Let's say pineapple pizza or candy corn. Talk about Halloween. You like candy corn?
I do.
I do not like candy
And
corn.
that makes that a hard decision because I like
Really?
both.
Wow. You like candy corn that much, huh?
Yeah, I'll go with pineapple pizza.
Okay, yeah, me too.
But candy corn is definitely, I can polish a bag.
Little callback. We're talking about our fruits, our
Oh, yeah.
favorite fruits last week. I don't know why I forgot to say pineapple because that's like number one.
Pineapple is delicious.
Let's see. Misquoted movies or mistaken lyrics?
I'm definitely more guilty of mistaken lyrics.
Yeah, same here. Especially anything like Nirvana. That's
Yeah.
yeah, it's like a thing too because Weird Al in his cover of
He kind of just mumbles.
Teen Spirit, yeah, he does. The crowd. My favorite line is the crowd can't figure any lyrics out with all these marbles in my mouth, and they like just it's great.
It's funny, and now there's an actual thing called mumble rap.
Yeah,
Like it's
Yeah.
like they sound like they're mumbling.
mm-hmm. Yeah, some of it's good though. Some of it's
Yeah.
good, even though I don't know what they're saying.
Don't know what they're saying.
It's all about that beat, you know.
Bad haircut or bad dye job?
Well, I don't usually dye my job. So then I don't want a bad haircut, so I'll say bad dye job.
Bad dye job.
Because you can just dye it. Yeah, you can't fix you can fix a bad haircut unless it goes too short.
Yeah,
You could just re-dye it, right?
a lot easier for guys to fix a bad haircut.
Yeah.
You just go with the shave. Call it good.
What about you?
I probably go with bad dye job.
You ever dye your hair?
I did in the past.
Yeah.
And probably why I say that is I was going for Pacific Blue and I ended up with like forest green.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
And so yeah.
Yeah, I remember the Manic.
Manic Panic.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that was all the rage in high school. So.
Yeah. Those were always hard for me because I have such dark hair naturally
Mm-hmm.
that I had to lighten my hair for any of those to even show up.
Did you ever bleach it?
No, but I peroxided it.
Okay.
So it turned like tiger orange.
Yeah,
It was good stuff.
Yeah, I never did anything. I never did that. Never bleached it or peroxided it.
Wow.
Ketchup or ranch?
Ketchup. Ketchup.
I gotta go ranch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do you sort by price or do you sort by rating?
I was gonna skip that one. I guess I would go by rating.
Yeah.
Quality over quantity, or whatever. Sauce on the side or sauce on top?
Usually sauce on top.
I just like the sauce in my mouth. Yeah, I guess it depends on what it is, but maybe I'll take it on the side so I can put as much as I want.
Yeah. see.
Robots or dinosaurs?
Go dinosaurs.
I'll go robots. They're gonna outlive those dinosaurs.
Jurassic Park.
Have you seen all the Jurassic Parks?
Not all of them, no.
Yeah, I've lost.
Yeah.
I've lost count now. Silly hats or silly socks?
Oh. Silly socks.
Yeah, same. Although I do love some silly hats though too.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
I don't know. That hat is kind of too cool to be silly.
that's true. It is a pretty cool hat,
Pretty cool hat.
but it's also silly for a 37-year-old man. Yeah. You know what? I think we've done a lot of these.
Yeah.
So let's just get right into this week's top five.
Top five. Woo!
This week's top five, kind of a tough one.
Yeah.
It's kind of a stretch, a little here and there, but sticking to the Halloween theme this month. We're doing we did our songs, our movies. Now we're gonna do our top five TV shows, Halloween TV specials.
Yeah. And we decided to stay away from the made-for-TV movies.
Right, because it's like a movie that's on TV, so it's a movie. They
So
run
these
it
are
on TV.
TV shows. Yes.
What's your number five?
Number five. This is a show that was made after a movie.
Okay.
About vampires. It's called What We Do in the Shadows.
Oh.
I believe it's on Hulu.
Okay.
But it's kind of that Office feel, like it's documentary style.
Is it a newer show?
Not newer, I think. Maybe 5 years.
Alright. Yeah, I know I've heard of it, but
And so it's just really funny because it's like, you know, the unscary side of vampires, like it's them in their everyday life. I don't know, it's kind of
really?
fun. Yeah.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
I might have to check that out. So my number five comes from where every kid was, well, I don't know about every kid, but where I was on a Friday night as a kid watching TGIF.
TGIF.
Yes. Every year they do a Halloween special, and they'd all have Halloween episodes.
Yep.
It's hard to leave some of them off, but Family Matters.
Family Matters.
I just have this vivid memory of the episode because I was watching at my cousin's house, and
Did I do that?
apparently he was a real jerk to work with.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
funny.
yeah. But me and my cousins laughed so hard, like we cried. I just remember Urkel was laying in his fold up bed or something like that, and like lightning struck and the lights went out. And then it came back on, and he was just folded up in the bed, just like, you know, feet up here. Yeah, just stuck in between the bed. It was the funniest thing I'd seen as a kid.
That's funny.
Yeah, I don't remember what else happened, but good one.
It's good stuff.
What's your number four?
Number four, this show, I was actually laughing because 4 out of 5 of my choices ended up being cartoons.
You know, mine. I almost did too, but
But this one, almost any one of their episodes could be a Halloween episode. You can go Scooby Doo.
ah, yes. Oh man, I left Scooby Doo off.
Like they always have that like cloudy, grayish, twilightish sky, and There's never any little like bright colors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dang, you're right.
Scooby-Doo.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Honorable mention for sure. As well as Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters, the cartoon.
Cartoon?
The
I was gonna say movie or cartoon?
Cartoon.
Yeah.
I don't think there was an actual TV show
No.
Ghostbusters, right? Yeah. But my number 4, along with the TGIF, I believe it was TGIF, Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Oh.
I guess almost every episode could be Halloween, but they had
Yeah.
specific Halloween episodes too.
I always loved. What was the cat's name?
Simon?
Simon. It's always with the sarcastic comments or
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Just
just
hilarious.
funny.
Good stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, and I left off Boy Meets World. They had some good episodes too,
Mm.
and
Topanga.
Topanga. Oh, Topanga. Yeah, was your number 3?
Number 3. Going with Bob's Burger.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite episodes is when they go to King's Head Island and they are going there because the rich neighborhood,
Mm-hmm.
so they're giving out whole candy bars.
Nope.
And that's such a ageless thing. I think that, I remember wanting to go to what neighborhood this year is going to give the best candy.
Yeah.
Strategic.
I want to do that. I want to be that guy. Yeah.
My son, this year he was like, I heard that this neighborhood's going to give out full candy bars this year, but we went last year, and so.
I want to. I don't think my wife will let me.
Oh.
I don't think she's gonna let me buy a bunch of whole candy bars
I
to
think-
give out.
I think that's a whole nother tax bracket. Like when you reach a certain tax bracket, then you just give full candy bars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I feel like we don't get very many trick or treaters over here, anyways. So I can just get a couple.
I think, and I was thinking about that too, and I wonder if it's because so many places offer the trunk or treating.
Yeah.
Like, I think all of the churches offer it. Some of the schools offer it, where you can just go one place and go to people's trunks and
Yeah.
do the trick or treating and not have to walk a whole neighborhood. But I like that, like your neighborhood, or actually kind of the area, did like the special Halloween features, Matt,
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
Yeah. But that actually goes all the way down to like miles away. So.
Does it have Old Orchid? Because I remember.
Yeah, it goes all the way into like Old Orchid, and then
Yeah.
all the way up here, and then all the way down to the theater and everything.
Because if they still live there, this place in Old Orchid used to do this whole thriller, like themed haunted house thing. They had like a big projector. They'd play the video on rerun, and it was pretty cool.
Yeah, you decorate for Halloween?
We try to.
Yeah.
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 Like I love Halloween, but yeah,
Yeah, same.
it's like I don't have a lot of time to take stuff down
Yeah, I
and
hear
put
you.
stuff up.
Yeah. It's a whole to do. My number 3, had to give to South Park.
Oh.
Specifically for the for Korn's Groovy Pirate Ghost Mystery episode, which is like a Scooby-Doo type parody episode.
Yeah.
It was great. Yeah.
Nice.
And it was Korn.
Corn,
so
yeah. How
come
can you?
on.
Yeah. That's true. I forgot about that one.
That was good. It was good. What's your number 2?
Number 2, I'm going with The Simpsons.
Ah,
Specifically, their Treehouse of Horror.
Yeah. Specifically, there's like 35 of them.
Yeah,
So,
but like those series of episodes, I don't really have a favorite. There's one that I really liked where the house transports into a different dimension.
The whole house?
Yeah,
Or the toaster?
is that it? The toaster is like a time machine.
Yeah,
thing?
and Homer like keeps sticking his hand in there
Mhm.
and going to different timelines.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably one of my favorite episodes too. Especially favorite part. He's bouncing around different timelines, and there's always something wrong with each one that he's going to, and something's always messed up. So he has to keep going to different timelines, and he finally gets to the one where he lives in a mansion, and he's got everything, everything you could want.
Yeah.
And then they're sitting down for dinner, and he goes, Marge, could you please pass the donuts? And she says, what are donuts? And he gets out of there as fast as he can. And then it pans to outside, and it starts raining donuts.
No.
And it's raining again. And that was the end of the episode.
Yeah, he missed out.
Yeah, favorite.
Yeah.
My number 2, Bob's Burgers.
Oh.
Yeah, same reason as you.
Nice.
Me and my wife actually always watch Halloween Bob's Burgers too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's probably our family's favorite show.
Yep.
The older I get, the more Bob reminds me of myself.
Yeah, same.
It's kind of, I'd rather just stay at home. Let's just not do anything.
Yep. Right there with you, buddy.
Yes.
What's your number 1?
Number 1, I'm going with the original, like any episode could be a Halloween episode
Okay.
show, which I feel was The Twilight Zone.
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah, I just loved how, yeah, every episode was so different from each other. Like, that took a lot of creativity, especially back then. I mean, they didn't have internet or anything to help come up with their crazy, wacky ideas.
Yeah, I know I saw a few episodes, but it wasn't really my type of show, I guess.
Yeah, it was creepy.
You know what I was into? It was Quantum Leap.
Oh, Quantum Leap. They just redid it.
Did they?
Yeah, there's a new Quantum Leap.
Oh, wow.
It's racially and culturally different.
Yeah. Yeah, they always gotta do that nowadays.
Yeah. But it's the same kind of concept. Instead of, what was his name, Iggy,
Mm-hmm.
the hologram guy, it's a girl, I forgot her name. But yeah, I haven't seen any of the episodes, but we need to check that one out.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, my number 1 probably comes to no surprise, judging by my sweatshirt.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, The Simpsons, Treehouse of Horror.
Yeah. It's hard to beat that for Halloween.
Yeah.
I mean,
One of the more classic episodes was The Shining.
oh
One.
yes.
But they basically did the whole parody, and Bart Simpson is the Raven, and quote the Raven nevermore.
Yep.
But Homer's he's possessed, trying to kill his family. He's trekking through the snow with his axe, and then he no TV, no beer makes Homer something. Go crazy. Don't mind if I do. Yeah.
Don't mind if I do.
Yep. Yeah. What's your top 5 Halloween TV episodes? Leave them in the comments
Let us
below.
know.
We're out of time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless you got anything else.
No,
No?
I think we're good.
All right.
We're good this week.
Yeah. Keep things a little shorter this time around. Till next week.
I'm Jay.
I'm Kay.
And this is JK Today.
See y'all next week.